Hi, I present. My name is Joan Hernandez, and I'm going to talk about the 15 graphics elements that are used in a presentation, which are point, length, shape, form, tone, texture, color, source, balance, contrast, cultivation, hierarchy, scale, proportion, pattern. Now taking into account these graphic elements are important for our presentation and communication to have an interesting and competent dialogue. Well, now an example of a planning relationship can be shared to a teacher giving class in high school because it must take into account a clear purpose of its presentation. Besides that, already that's determined to its audience, that in this case are the students, of course. This one that has to have a topic that can speak of history, not to have a successful presentation as to prepare the material where the presentation can create visual and among others, and often have to practice to make the presentation is still more interesting. Now there are different types of presentations: informative, motivation, interviews, persuasive, goodwill, multipurpose, sales, entertainment, political arena. Depending on each situation in which we must take into account what is the purpose of the presentation, as well as how we communicate with the audience. That can be verbal as face-to-face, non-verbal as body language, written and visual. Not for it to be a successful presentation, it must be taken into account to the audience to which we are direct for this. Can be made an analysis to determine either gender, culture, socioeconomic level, but we must also determine the audience by interest, knowledge, and attitudes. Lastly, taking into account these key points, I have come to the conclusion that the skills I have is to get to know the audience so that I can know how to address myself, investigate the subject, and practice before the presentation without weakness that I have in the presentation is the fear, the nervous to be in front of an audience.